Okay, mutuals, it's story time. So welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving back into the BlazBlue story again to address something many want answered. Where is Ragna the Blood Edge? Did he die? Is he a bird? Or is he living among them all in spirit? Well, the truth may be easier to accept than you think, as there are many things linked between Central Fiction and its sequel, Alternative Dark War. To start, let's talk about the facts in Central Fiction. In his final battle against Yuki, Ragna seals away the god as his Azure Grimoire reaches its limit. When he emerges from the Azure Horizon, Ragna escorts Noelle into Amaterasu to fuse with Saya. Realizing his journey is almost at an end, he tells both Jin and Noelle that he'll be taking their dreams, or rather memories, from them. By taking everyone's memories, time will be able to flow forward without the influence of his existence. Some individuals, such as Jin, Hakumen, and Rachel, have hinted at Ragna being the key to ending or saving the world, teetering on the side of villain as the Black Beast's vessel, and on the other side as the Man of Azure. Reaching the gate, Ragna has one last conversation with Amane Nishiki as parts of his body continue to erode. For his heroic deeds, Amane returns his kindness by erasing all traces of him from the Takamagahara system. This is very important since it ties into making sure Ragna's existence can't be observed in future events. With that, Central Fiction ends and the legacy of Ragna the Blood Edge returns to the Azure. Now that the C stories has ended, Dark War begins with no sign of our favorite MC. However, he is seen in public by familiar faces, but they don't recall his name. In some of the game files and artwork by Toshimichi Mori, Ragna was set to appear at some point in the D series storyline, not only in his original C series outfit, but also in his alternate after Central Fiction. The details from character voice lines I'm about to discuss indicate who he's run into after the reset. Jubei is the first to spot an individual described as having white hair and a red jacket. Ragna's presence feels familiar, but Jubei does not interact and continues to observe from a distance. Maybe if we cross paths again, I'll talk to him, he says. 13 comes across the same described individual, but the sight of him makes her eye throb. What is this presence? And why do I feel like I want to kill this guy, she says. I don't understand it, but he's making me feel uneasy as 13 leaves the area. Raquel Alucard mistakes the individual for Naoto Kurigane based on his power, but realizes that it isn't him and is left dumbfounded. Rachel Alucard finds and addresses him by name upon their reunion. She also mentions that he's still the same foul-mouthed dog that needs training. Lambda has a voice file that only says the name Ragna. She believes the name to be very important to her. Tokuwa Camellia, also known as White Justice, comes across Ragna while traversing the Phantom Fields. She doesn't engage in conversation, but mentions if he ever becomes an evil to any world, she will eliminate him. Hakumen has dialogue addressing him as the Dark One, but it's not made clear on whether it's an old memory or present day. Jin Kisaragi doesn't come across Ragna, but sadly explains in the voice line that he had a brother once he was supposed to kill. That's all I can really share from what I found, and hope to bring this back up when Arc System Works makes the new BlazBlue game at some point. Hopefully they address it too. As a send-off, the final verdict is that Ragna is alive and he's pretty much just operating out of logic. So basically he's an anomaly. He can't be observed by Takamagahara and no longer bears like the mark of importance from Amaterasu. But I hope you found this video informational and enough to answer your BlazBlue question on whether or not he's alive or not. It's pretty simple. It was pretty easy to figure out. This was fun to make though, with just a bit to cover. And of course, if you enjoyed it, support the channel with likes, comments, and subscriptions. Follow on socials for project updates and more. And may the wheel of fate keep turning. I'm out of here.